Give the people the latest updates and rundowns on the current cases that you're handling for us.
All right, so we have our let's call them town hall terror cases, where that's Dallas County, Plano, and Vegas. Those are the three that we have pending. We've settled some. We can't talk about those for the settlement agreements. But there are times when the cities are wise enough just to not go through litigation. The Our longest running case is the Dallas County case. That one's been going on for over a year now, and trial is scheduled for March. So everybody will stay tuned for that one. That's going to be in federal court in the Northern District of Texas.
And so a little bit of backstory about that. I went in front of the Dallas County judge, Clay Jenkins, and I started reading about how when he was in college, he went to a woman's dorm and stole their panties. He did a panty raid. And honestly, I mean, as bad as that is, everybody's a goofball in college. I'll give him a break. But I just started to read the not even first paragraph. I got through 2 sentences, and he had me escorted out by the cops. So I think that's one of our best open and shut cases when it comes down to limiting my freedom of speech. But they're actually fighting the hardest. So what has their personal attorney said about me, John, or how have they framed me up and described me?
There might be some confidentiality issues with disclosing that, but let's just say that I don't think the county likes you.
Yeah, they definitely don't like me. So
I think we could.
That's one of our biggest uphill battles.
But that is an uphill battle. But I'll say this, here on the show, that I think our case is very strong because all you did was read an article, and there are other strengths to that case. Obviously, I don't want to get into our strategy, but sometimes you go to one of these meetings and you do some kind of sketch, but here you were reading an article. That's it, and they stopped you midway through the article. So very, very strong case, I think. And but then we got our AOC. Our AOC case that's the big update. In a couple of days, we are expecting to hear from their attorney. They have to file a response to our complaint finally. Now, background in that case, I'm sure everybody knows about the big booty Latina incident.
Yes.
But she blocked you on Twitter, and we sued her for that. We are not asking for any money. AOC, if you are watching, all you have to do, right, Alex, is unblock him.
That's it.
And the lawsuit goes away. That's it. And from what I hear from her attorney, she does not want to do that. And they're choosing litigation instead. Now, litigation is not cheap. So, but they are choosing litigation over settlement. And the law, I believe, is on our side because there's the very famous case that made the law. It's called Knight v. Trump. And it was President Trump, when he was president, he blocked somebody on Twitter, and they sued. It went all the way up to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. And they said, no, law of the land is that when you're at that level of public figure and an elected official, you cannot block somebody. That's the law. And that case has been cited for school board officials and government officials all over the country. So that's the law. We sued in the honorable court in the District of Columbia that is hearing all the January 6 cases. So we hope that we're going to have a fair hearing there, and they're going to file their motion, and we're going to file ours, and we'll find out. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself